Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and we are going to be talking about all types of things today. From SEC seeks to stop Ripple from calling ex-SEC director to testimony, to the latest charts and what is happening and what is going on. Now, we didn't quite get down to 50 cents. Overnight, I did mention that there was a possibility that we could touch 50 cents one more time, but really, really interesting that what occurred. And I think, like the Bitcoin bouncing very, very fast did surprise me a little bit, and also how Ripple bounced off really, really, really well as well. So, Bitcoin touched 30 and, everybody was like, oh, we're going to go down to 20s and we're going to see 24s and 25s and 23s, 30, and boom, it went back up to 33 very, very quickly. Now, we had an overnight, the lowest was 58 cents in the last 24 hours and the highest has been 63, and right now we're sitting at 62 at the time of making this. And so it did catch me a little bit by surprise, the strength of how fast, how strong it's holding. And I think that is a really, really, really strong positive. Will the SEC win in the whole, we're not going to let you, we're not going to let you have him, on trial and, depose him? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Ripple will have the chance to have him speak, and so let's keep a very, very close eye on that and how that's going to look. Now, from a interesting factor from the UK. So Ripple outpacing Bitcoin among UK crypto investors. And I found that really, really interesting. So Bitcoin is being overtaken by Ripple's XRP transaction volume in the UK, according to the investment platform Uphold. So the data from Uphold website, which is a UK transaction volumes across all cryptocurrencies, and that shows that more people are buying XRP in the UK than they are Bitcoin. I find that really, really, really fascinating to see that occur, and always, like positive data towards, people, are now sitting on the fence going, okay, well, this thing is sitting at this X amount of tokens. The SEC case looks like, it will be either a settlement or a win. And so people are leveraging, going for XRP over Bitcoin when it comes to their investments in the UK. So really, really fascinating to see that occur. Now, the reason why I mentioned this today and I kick off the video like this is because this is really what it's all about, right? And this happens this isn't just in crypto. This isn't just in investment. This isn't not just in anything. This applies to everything. When something is rising and it's fast and it's growing, boom, everybody wants to be in. When something is low and it's recently dipped from 64 to 33, nobody wants it. Literally, nobody wants it. It's a bear market. We're going down to 20s. I had even somebody put a comment saying, I'm waiting until it hits 11,000. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And the opportunities come when everyone is freaking out. So the guy sitting over there buying 33 versus everyone lining up to get it at 64. And it will happen again. When Bitcoin reaches 100,000, it will happen again. So they will all be lining up, waiting to buy it. Too late, because they buy it then, they would have bought it way too late. Now, I like what Maria XRP has showcased here, which is drastic reduction in remittance costs in international remittance systems utilizing the Ripple sentiment platform. Now, I find this really, really fascinating that using the Ripple system, there is a 60% reduction in cost. 60% a cost reduction for, that's insane, right? And when we look at this, it is only a matter of time that everyone gets on board with it. When something is superior by performance, it is only a matter of time until it catches on with everybody. And the Ripple XRP is a long-term game. And I know some of you have been in it since 2017, and I truly understand how frustrating it would be. And I know that some of you have been in it since maybe January or December. And you guys are complaining even more than the guys that have been in it since 2017, December. So patience is a very, very important game. But results like this is what it's all about, right? So 60% cost reduction. Over time, more and more people come on board, and that is the name of the game. Now, when we look at XRP versus Bitcoin, we could potentially be having this type of formation build. I don't quite think it's going to be, I don't think we're going to touch down on the line and then continue to go back up. But it was very interesting to see this type of formation, drawn, and the drawing was made by Curse of the Dead Cat. But I don't think, this is a classic example that drawings can be made just about out of anything, and you can draw lines all you want. But really what I want to point out here is look where we are right now and look where we were in 2018 when, last time it skyrocketed in price. So we haven't even scratched the surface yet about the highs that it can go compared to Bitcoin. So versus Bitcoin. And once the Bitcoin XRP dominance, XRP takes over, it will be monumental. The move that it will make, how fast it will make it. So I'm really, really looking forward to bringing you that type of news. Let's jump into Atani. Let's see what Atani is telling us. Okay, so when we look at some of the key indicators, some of the key things inside Atani, when we look at the moment, like for example, this is the 12-hour chart, and we look at the 12-hour chart, we're up 5.11%, which compared to some of the other coins is a lot more than, some of the others. Now, Bitcoin has come up, 8.2%, and I will show you the charts at the moment because it is since making the video, it's already gone up quite considerably. Could we finish the day on 34,000 perhaps for Bitcoin? We will wait and see. Solana has jumped 10% today, so it's outdoing everybody at the moment. So when we look at the MACD on the 12-hour, we're sitting almost bullish. We were in the RSI oversold, and we quickly bounced out of that. We bounced out of the Bollinger Band, back into the Bollinger Band, and so volume is there to uphold the prices around, that 58, 60 cents mark. So again, on the daily chart, not yet cracked the MACD into a bullish segment, but the RSI, as soon as it hit oversold, boom, and went back up very, very quickly. So there is a lot of momentum building. When we look at the hourly chart looks bullish. And then when we look at the 4-hour, we were bearish and we've jumped back into bullish. So I think momentum is coming, and I think that I know people were waiting and hoping for the 20s and like solid 20s for Bitcoin, right? So 22, 23, 24, or at least more than just 1 hour in the 20s. I don't think you're going to get it. And that is, my personal opinion. And, I'm not a financial advisor, and it's not financial advice. I just don't see you guys getting what you want. And I know that you guys have been wanting it. I don't see it. And I'm looking at it, with, very, very open eyes. I don't see 20s for Bitcoin, but I would love to have your participation and your comments of what you think. Let's look at some drawings and see what they tell us. Okay, so when we look inside this particular chart, there were talks about, hitting 50 cents and then going up. And that was what I was mentioning yesterday, but I don't think we're going to get to 50 cents again. Now, what could be happening, and this could well happen, and we've seen these type of formations happen time and time again in the marketplace, we could have a situation where we bounce from here, we go all the way to maybe $1, $1.10, $1.15, then have a little consolidation going down, and we might touch again 60 cents one more time and then continue to rally up. So this kind of formation could happen, right? And this is something to keep an eye on. We've had 50 got tested 3 times. The 60 cents got 58 cents got tested twice now. I don't know though, right? And that's why it's important to look at this daily and look at it with open eyes, right? Don't be biased. Just look at the numbers and get a really, really good understanding. Now, when I look here, like that this is what I mean. Like, how many times can we touch this line and then not eventually bounce off? We've touched it too many times. So I think it is time to go. And from a MACD point of view as well, I think it is. I think it is time to move, and I think we are going to be moving into the $3.30, $5.50, and then eventually throughout later in the year we'll get to 10 plus. So I think the time has come, and I think I really hope you got the 58 cents yesterday, and if you did, please let me know in the comments. I always so happy when I hear that happen. And again, I look at it from another perspective. It's a double bottom. And then that double bottom, we didn't reach that bottom again. So we didn't go down to 50. We went down to 58. And so I think that we have reached the bottom of the bottoms. Now, I would love to know in the comments what you think. Have we reached the bottom? Is there going to be one more time? Where do you think we're going? What sort of prices do you think we're going to be receiving? I really hope that you got in and that you got value out of today. If you did like the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.